Hello, and welcome to the Bethel Area District Exchange and Food Pantry. Located in Bethel, Maine, this pantry serves 20 towns and started in conjunction with the District Exchange, a service where people could donate or buy used clothes. Profits from this service were then used to help buy food for the pantry. Now operating out of the first floor of the local Nazarene church, the pantry is open every first and third Wednesday of the month from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and offers curbside pickup. Every distribution day, the pantry serves between 75 and 95 households and relies on a volunteer crew of 95 people to help unload food, pack boxes, load cars, and deliver food to those who cannot come to the pantry on their own. Every vehicle gets one box of shelf-stable food, bags of fresh produce, bread, and frozen protein items, with larger households receiving extra proteins. The pantry estimates this should be enough food to last until the next distribution. But those who are experiencing hunger can always call the pantry to pick up emergency food. Bethel Area District Exchange and Food Pantry works with several other pantries in surrounding communities to ensure everyone can access nutritious foods, and they hope to expand partnerships to include 6 pantries from Peru to Norway, Maine in the future. They are the distributor of the USDA's Commodity Supplemental Food Program senior boxes, and those who qualify for the program can apply and pick up the boxes directly from the pantry. The food pantry gets most of their food inventory from Good Shepherd Food Bank on the first Wednesday of every month. The food bank's truck driver uses a pallet jack to unload the pallets of food from the truck. Volunteers then help unload the pallets and send the food down for storage by placing the boxes on the conveyor belt. In the pantry, there are 2 different rooms where the food is stored. The first room contains freezers for frozen meats and bread, and refrigerators for eggs and dairy. The pantry purchased cold storage units with help from the food bank's capacity building grants. Next to the coolers are shelves for shelf-stable food and stacks of food boxes that are ready for distribution. Each box has snacks, juice, milk, canned fruits and vegetables, cereal, and more. The second room is where produce and hygiene items are kept. Almost all the produce comes from Middle Intervale Farm, a Mainers Feeding Mainers partner. This relationship helps to ensure that their neighbors get the freshest and most nutritious produce possible, all while supporting a local farm. The pantry mainly receives potatoes, but gets a variety of other produce too. Any produce that goes unused is placed in compost bins to be recycled, and the compost is given back to Middle Intervale Farm. The pantry also has a farm-to-pantry program, which connects other area pantries with local produce from nearby farms. Once the food is unloaded and put away, the volunteers help prepare bags of produce and load the conveyor belt. Look at all the food that each household receives. The pantry utilizes a drive-through model for food distribution. They believe that this is a more equitable way to serve their community. Neighbors pull up to the side of the building in their cars, and this is where a volunteer will greet them. The volunteer then checks in the client and fills out all the intake forms. Once the forms are complete, the volunteer loads the neighbor's car with nutritious foods to last for the next 2 weeks. In addition to the food distribution, there are a few carts of extra items available to select from. The neighbor tells the volunteer what they want from the choice carts, and those items are put with the rest of the food being picked up. Now the neighbor is ready to go home and enjoy healthy and nutritious meals. Thank you for touring Bethel Area District Exchange and Food Pantry, a partner of Good Shepherd Food Bank of Maine.